Angela Giles here. Welcome back to part 3 of day 3 of the social media training series. Now, what I'm going to talk about is using keywords as you're setting up this infrastructure. Using keywords in your content is very important here. Now, what I want to talk about is 3 ways that you should be using keywords when you're developing your valuable, very value driven content. I'm going to just share with you a little piece that I wrote that was really important to me. Last fall, my husband went through a couple different heart surgeries. Well, let's see, one procedure and one heart surgery, and then another surgery, all within the space of a few weeks. And he's young and he's 36, and it really made me gain some perspective about myself, my family, where I was going as an entrepreneur, who I was personally, and all of these things. And I went through a tough time there for a few months. And so I really wanted to write about it. So I sat down and started blogging one day about it. And I wanted to share it with some strategic business partners that I had, relationships that I had built, because I wanted them to see where I was going with my business, because that's kind of how it evolved for me. So as I was thinking about the title, I was thinking about, well, what keyword would I want to target here? And this was a really personal thing for me. And so I thought, well, I've really gained perspective. So that became my key word, or my title, the keyword that was in my title that I really wanted to write this article around. And so I wanted to make sure that I used it in this article, this content that I had written. I don't remember how many times I used it. It was probably 2 or 3. Typically, they say to put it in 3 to 5 times. So what you want to do, number one, is make sure that the keyword that you're using, that you're targeting, is in your title. Make sure it's in your content at least 3 to 5 times. Now, if you're creating a video, make sure that it's in your title and your tags, things of that nature. And just make sure that what you're talking about is very value driven, that people that you're going to be sharing with, and your strategic partners are going to be putting it out there to their social networks, find value in this, and that you're choosing good, highly targeted keywords. Now, I don't want you to worry about your keywords, but I'm going to share with you a few little tips that I have used and that I have discovered. I found this tool from Katie Freiling. She's a great expert on social media, and I've learned a lot of my blogging tips from her, as well as other great social media experts. And she shared this with me in one of her videos that I watched that I thought you guys would really enjoy. And it's called nichebotclassic.com. And what you can do here is, once again, it's just www.nichebotclassic.com. You can go in and type in whatever word. Now, I've typed in online marketing here, and then you have to put in a CAPTCHA. So I put in my CAPTCHA just so you can see, and I came up with all these different search terms. Now, online marketing was obviously the keyword I put in, and as you can see, there's global, Google, Yahoo, MSN, predicted daily searches. It's a huge number. And then what you can do, my little cursor is having fun here, is you can go and you can check your competition. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to check our competition here, and I'm going to show you what your competition is. So we're going to go there, and you can see how many web pages actually show up for that. You can see, I think that there was like 28,200,000. That's a lot of websites that you'll be competing against. But don't worry about that. That's okay. As long as you create value-driven content and create a huge social buzz, you'll rank really high in the Google organic search bar, which is right here when people type in that targeted keyword. But here's a way that can make you even show up easier and make it just a little bit easier on you. Instead of using online marketing as your keyword, if that was what you were writing about, you could pick something that was still popular, but maybe you wouldn't have as many websites to compete against. So you could go down here, you can look at like marketing online. Here's one. It's got less searches, but it's still very, very popular. And if you check your competition, I think that I already did this just to check it out, and I believe there was like 4 million websites that you'd be competing against instead of, for example, 28 million. So that's just an example I'm showing you. I mean, whatever your keyword is, you can see that it's still popular, very popular, but there's not as much competition. So that's better for you in the long run when you're creating this huge social buzz. So that's something to think about. So once again, that's nichebotclassic.com that you can go to, and there's a whole bunch of different places that you can use to check out keywords, and search results and competition. But I just wanted to share that one with you because it's free and it's easy to use and it's not difficult. Now what I want to do is take you back to my blog and show you something. I had talked to you about creating a sales funnel and back-end sales. This is what I did, and this is what you'll be doing too. And we can talk about this in further videos down the road, but one of the things that you want to do is you want to set up some sort of way that people can opt in and get something of value from you, and that you can give to them, and that you can capture their information so that you can offer them different things that you can sell to them. It becomes your sale, it puts them through your sales funnel. And this is what I did. I offered some free videos, which one of them you're watching right now, and I was able to capture a name and an email of my potential lead, my potential sale, and then they clicked on this and it put them into my autoresponder, and it sent them a series of different days worth of trainings that they find valuable. And then if they like them, they may purchase something from me down the road, or they may purchase something from me right away. And that is how I, through my sales funnel and through the back end, have created sales, and how I make income for myself. But on the front end, the way that I got them to my page is by giving them very good, valuable content. And the way that I got lots of leads, and I'm getting lots of leads coming to my page, is creating huge social buzz. So that is something you can do. You can do this through your autoresponder by just grabbing some HTML code, or you can just hire someone off Elance to do it for you. It's probably, $20-$30. It's not that hard. Now, the other thing that I want to talk about briefly that you can do too, and that's really important, is your social badges. And we talked a little bit yesterday about social networking sites like Twitter, YouTube, Facebook. What you want to do is grab the badges from those sites, and we can go through that in other videos as well down the road. Or you can just hire someone for, it's nothing, like 10 or 20 bucks, maybe 30, and have them create these for you and put them up on your blog for you. But basically, you want to have everything interlink here from your centralized hub. So if I were to click on this, it would take me directly to my Twitter page. So someone could click on my Twitter page and they could follow me on Twitter. If they wanted to watch my YouTube videos, they could click there and become one of my subscribers on YouTube, or one of my friends. And then if you go up here, you could see that I've got I just created a fan page. I have a fan book site, obviously, but it's getting full. They cut you off at 5,000 friends. So I created a fan page just a few days ago, so that that's unlimited. So I put my fan book badge, if you will, up here, and so people can become a fan of me right from my blog. So that is something that you want to definitely do, so people can check out your other social networking sites, and you can add people there. And so as you're creating and doing things on those sites, they can see those. You'll have information from those to your blog, and so on and so forth. So I hope you enjoyed day 3 blog training of the social media series. I think this is fun and exciting. I can't wait to share with you day 4's training. It's going to be a lot of fun. If you found this training valuable, please share it with your friends, tweet it, put it on Facebook. God bless you. I hope the rest of your day is incredible, and we'll see you on day 4.